chance to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
France can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score. This is going once more. France currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Conte, Traumeri, passes short and sharp, and it's made its way to him.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Initially, he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And it's 2-0.
Ây da, bị rồi.
That was well seen. Good clearance.
Now that's a fine ball. Camavinga shoots.
Ơi.
He pondered over it, and that goes down as a chance missed.
Camavinga simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
Some resolute defending there.
Hay luôn.
Camavinga.
Nhìn. Không sao. Vô, cá.
Vinicius Junior has the space to scheme. Still just a single goal between the sides.
Tay nè.
Some good persistent defending here. So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Conte, and it's Hernandez. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good for
Upamecano.
Ơi.
Towards the inside.
Phải luôn.
Your impression so far?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to...
He's having a pop!
Đấy, lúc đó làm được dở ra lớn quá.
Ăn nha. Tính.
And there we have it, the two-goal cushion.
Đang đau họng quá ơi.
Purest possible contact, what a fabulous strike.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Thì vậy là làm cái đơn xét là được rồi, không phải làm đâu. Thì trước mắt gửi cái mail về cho bên của cơ bản đó. Tức là em chụp cái mấy cái quan đó, chụp qua trong gọt khỏi người ta cho người ta có việc xong rồi mình nữa đóng tiền, chứ đóng tiền là mình là mất. Đóng tiền là đâu trả lại đâu, thì chụp cái đó xong rồi gửi mail qua trên trường mình được. Đúng rồi. Ở đây rồi các bạn, gửi ngang rồi đúng không? Thì để nó coi, để cho nó coi. Đó, thì khen xui, tại vì nhiều khi buổi sáng vừa mới coi thì nó trả lời luôn, còn giờ nó chưa. Anh gửi rồi của anh chưa? Để anh làm cái đơn cho anh gửi. Thì nó hỏi lời của anh đó thì nó trả lời đó. Cái giờ đóng tiền thôi. 6 đến chỉ 600 đấy. 600. Tại cái nơi nó 6 cái thì 600. 6 chỉ nhé. 600.000 đó. Tại mình đánh đóng đó tiền mình tiền thị trường đó, nó trong nhà ra trường đó. Có 100 đến 400 á để coi lại cái. Đấy.
Ghê trời. Tất tay những phần ghê trời.
Ghê chưa?
Đây. Chừng làm được.
So we have movement on both benches. France are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
There's a certain authority to this.
Qua đi má.
They do now.
Em nghe xong lại tay lại
Now's the time to get it done.
Le numéro 3, Digne, changement.
Tại Tại
Vậy không nên tí. Vô. Không có đâu đi lên.
Pass just lacking in accuracy.
Đấy.
Oh, lovely feeding. It's such a good
Mà
move.
em.
See?
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalize on now.
Đấy.
He's a sharp little ball here.
Đấy da.
France perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Rodrigo. That's tidy. Chouameni. Zaire Emery.
Đấy.
Well, we expected better, and so did he.
Trời.
Bellingham. Cherki. Alexander-Arnold. Now Eder Militao. Chouameni. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Bellingham. And here's Rodrigo. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Spread to the right. Cherki. And it's Zaire Emery.
Ôi.
Rodrigo. Here's Chouameni. Rudiger. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Arda Güler.
That would be the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Ôi trời. Hết đi đi.
Olise.
Trời ơi.
Lòng đi xe.
Olise.
Em người là em. Em ngồi cái video này. Cảnh đây nóng nhau lý được rồi. Im. Lọc bóng.
Cái gì vậy? Ông quá chung hết ngược lại rồi ông à.
Quỷ gì biết đó.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 4, pour le remplacer, le numéro 15.
Vinicius Junior
Cái gì?
wriggles his way through. Whistle's gone. That's
Rồi
it.
à. Ác ý á.
Well, that looks like
Qua
a
cái
final
nhẹ rồi.
line. Still no card.
Tưởng hay mà.
They're taking a moment to consider their
Trời
options.
ơi.
Đấy. Thôi, trụng về thủ.
Rồi lên. Đâu đi lại nữa. Ủa? Mình hả?
Đúng rồi giờ.
Trời ơi. Quên luôn, lo nhìn tin tính cái quên ai đó.
Zaire Emery.
Là gì hai anh?
Thì ra thì họ ta đóng làm gì đó.
Shot could be on.
Làm gì đấy?
Challenge, time to perfection. France have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done.
Trời ơi, dạ.
Bellingham. It's going wide left. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Đúng.
Well, something about that challenge.
Má chạy cho mình nhanh quá. Tí ơi, Vini.
One cleanly. That's good play.
Sao mấy
Catches
lượng?
it off in. Oh, good looking ball.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Hai góc cho mình ơi.
He's looking wide.
Well, it's a move
Sao mà đi đâu vậy?
but will it really prove productive?
That is masterful.
Muốn cái gì?
Chuyển hả?
Nó bắt buộc di chuyển mà. Phải giao rồi. Ăn thua phải di chuyển á.
Well timed, excellent interception. So that's it. It is all over. It's a super show all round. Both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better in than the other. Final thoughts, Jim?
France definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play.
Má đá hay quỷ. Đâu được đó. Và chúng ta
Không sai đâu nổi. Hả? Đừng có đi quay cái ngoại cho em nha.
ok. Bắt xuống là đây. Ok đó.
Nhanh The Magic. Hay lắm được rồi. Tập kết.
Anh tính anh chạm này lên, anh đá lên tay lắm á, có cái đồ quá biết cổ mà anh lên phá nó kêu nó trời.
Xong.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Begley.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity crowd here.
Well, at least on the face of it, Peter, there's very little at stake in this.
But, Jim, but...
Well, it still gives ample opportunity for some fringe players to make their case. So I'm inclined towards something that's still high in intensity, in conviction, in tempo even. And that's not a bad thing.
If you have just joined,
You
just missed the kick-off. Valverde. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Đấy, trên kia á.
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Mbappe running with the ball. And it's Valverde. Mbappe, nicely shaped ball. Rudiger calmly anticipates.
Oh look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully a football match will break out soon.
Vinicius Junior. Camavinga.
Madrid definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
That is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Over to the other side.
Well spotted.
Alexander-Arnold. And here's Valverde. That is an excellent defensive intervention from the front man. And we have our very first corner.
Tan con lơ.
Nhớ gì trời.
Bellingham getting this one clear. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. And it's Bellingham. And he's had it nicked away. So what can they make of this? Valverde, upright and purposeful. Chouameni. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Bellingham. Gives it back. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Alexander-Arnold. Carreras. And it's Rudiger. Now Eder Militao. Chouameni.
Có đấy.
And that is out of play. Ah, good steal. He just read it. Looking to play it in. Delivers the ball.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed. Mbappe.
Được.
That's a shade optimistic. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't take out that killer ball.
Passing high and with purpose. Valverde. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick me
Con nhảy rất là quý.
break.
Thì trong bay con nhảy đến đó.
Vicious ball here.
Có những pha phạt bóng. Bóng kinh lắm đấy.
Cut short. Somewhat off target. And here's Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. And he was alert to it. And that is one
Lấy bóng
clear.
lấy, ta đẩy sau lấy. Hay thì.
Pitches it off him. Chouameni. Now Eder Militao. And it's Valverde. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Mbappe. Quick
Cổ nhanh như tay.
and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, it was a half of could haves and should haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain
Hai bên kia đảo sút luôn. Từ lúc vô ấy rồi.
both managers to mull over here. Opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. So straight into the second half.
Madrid really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
Bellingham. Well, that looks a decent ball. Now it's Mbappe. He's got away. And he skips past his man. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Aimed behind the defence.
Đọc ghê hả?
The referee has his flag raised for offside. Carreras. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now it's Vinicius Junior. Eder Militao. Carreras. And it's Camavinga. Alexander-Arnold. That is good pressure, just rounded him off. Engages and forces him off the ball. Chouameni. Now it's Mbappe. Eder Militao makes the interception.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
The ball's gone astray. Oh, that's delightful. Good ball, good take. Camavinga plays it forward. So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Vinicius Junior, great shot!
Well, when it's pieced together, it's that. It's
Nó nghiêng qua là anh chỏ nó liền.
Madrid are in front now, the game's only on.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Passing is crisp and sharp. He's under a lot of pressure there. Bellingham. Played back.
Madrid really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending.
Từ đó để nó đi rồi anh về anh tính cho.
Brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Mày cứ để nó đi thì nó chỉ chuyển qua cho mày đó, để tao về tao tính.
Ủa, sao mấy kia nó đưa lên rồi người ta dưới trời đưa thì dưới cây được.
Do mình lấy cùng đội á, nó nhảy đúng không? Thì mà ủa má cũng cãi nữa à, đúng không? Đó cũng cãi nữa à.
Không biết đâu, không có được biết.
And they win it back again.
Trời ơi,
He's
trời
gone
ơi,
for that challenge.
cô vào rồi chứ, cái đó,
Well,
trời
that's what
ơi,
you always wanted.
ta làm gì? Ta gọi rồi, ta có làm cái gì đây?
El dorsal 7, el dorsal 5. Será el sustituto. El dorsal.
Không trời vậy thêm con đen đó. Em tưởng là lần kia làm biết rồi, tao chìm vô.
Má chết nhức đầu quá.
He's going for goal.
Trời ơi, sao quá gì kỳ vậy?
That wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Well, distance never seems to be an issue for some players, and he's certainly one of those. The opening was there, I guess. Worth a try.
Madrid have their second corner now.
Dính.
Mbappe! Corner number 3 coming up. And now they can spring out defence. So Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Cái
He
Sao?
waits for it.
Má.
đó là
Em ơi.
They're
lại một quả.
fighting no way back,
Anh nghe em nghe.
but they are level.
Chưa.
Là sao em?
The movement so precise. The
À,
finish.
thì bữa em điện anh nói em rồi đó.
They may be in at one end,
Ờ, bữa em nhắn qua cho.
and it's all
Nhá.
due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even
Đúng rồi.
react. There's only one word to
Đó
describe
thì không
that.
sao.
Clinical.
Rồi bây giờ em nhắn qua.
Looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Người anh làm cái lại.
AJ
Cái lại này.
Militao.
Cái gì? Cái đâu á? Trời ơi. Mày không nghe.
Ê. Cấp.
And he's intervened well there. Alexander Arnold producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Arda Güler.
Đừng có bị cái tầm này anh ơi.
Ê. Trái.
Madrid have it back and can go again. And here's Camavinga. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Bellingham. This is intriguing. Next goal critical. It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or cagginess from either team. This pitch is go for the turn right now.
Đấy. Đi kia.
Now it's Mbappe. That's very neat. Now this could be a chance.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nicked it back promptly. Oh, shooting chance!
Man.
I think we might be wrong here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, cracking ball. Rodrigo! Oh, he's
Clearly kicking himself there. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Vậy rồi.
Alaba.
Ủa? Có chuyện gì sợ vậy đó?
At this stage, they need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Thôi, không.
Bắt chưa kìa cái đồng môn đấy.
A draw and
Tại what?
fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, Peter, I suppose it's something not ideal.
Nhưng mà vẫn không thua được.
Although, if you look at the overall balance of this, neither
Nhờ
team
biết dùng điện thoại là nó
Chính tay anh Tính rồi.
I think the result is quite fair.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that,
Làm nữa. Lên cộng đó. Đồ nó bắt mà. Đó. Cái mặt đây dễ vô cũng đứng đầu đúng không?
Con hàng nó cũng vừa chiêu vừa trò lắm. Cái gì cũng biết. Cố lên Tính ơi, còn nước còn tát nè.
Cố lên,
Tình nào cố chứ đâu tình nào mà không cố đó.
giờ chung kết của team bên kia đó.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Begley.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it. Well, at least on the face of it, Peter, there's very little at stake in this.
But, Jim,
Well, it still gives ample opportunity for some fringe players to make their case. So I'm inclined towards something that's still high in intensity, in conviction, in tempo even. And that's not a bad thing.
things...
Đó, nhìn về mà. Dạ, nghe nhẹ cái là đẹp rồi.
pass, but can he
Cầm
get
xuống.
there? Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And here's Vinicius Junior, and he is deftly away. Picked out brilliantly.
Được tím được tròn đó.
Pick out as the telling individual today.
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe, there's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that clear head that's prepared to pick his spot and finish everything off.
I think the opposition defence agreed too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches.
Vô.
Eder Militao. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Koundé producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's got away. Carreras defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, good take in a good area. He's having a shot.
Một chai có lập đẹp như tranh vẽ.
Chèo.
And there is your opener. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly have time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
The first breakthrough.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Thuram.
Cho tôi cướp cho banh đi.
Thuram gets his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
And he cuts out the supply. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Doué. That's an excellent interception. And it's slung out wide. Bellingham.
France are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on this.
Bellingham! And it's in! And they're threatening to fly away here. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Valverde. Thinks about the shot. He's found some space. Opts for safety. That is ended up in no man's land. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Mbappe. No, again there's no way through.
This is the time you need that pace. Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one, and a chance! And he should have made them pay.
Doué has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's fabulous. In towards the back stick. Caught offside that time. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Mbappe looking to add to his goal. Now it's Valverde. And that was asking for too much. Rabiot. Doué. Rabiot looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now it's Mbappe. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Camavinga. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And that has left him in a heap. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And that's going to be a booking.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
And the whistle goes for half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So straight into the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Very nicely done. Chance here to counter. Hernandez. But it is clear to... Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, great chance! And that's a sharp finish. Barely into the second half, and already it is heating up. That was a given. It always was.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Eder Militao cuts it out. And here's Vinicius Junior. That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 4.
So we have movement on both benches.
Le numéro 14.
Brahim Diaz elects to cross. That's not going far. Chouameni.
Le numéro 15.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Le numéro 18.
And it's
Le
Dembele.
numéro 3. Digne. Changement.
And the shots. Oh, shooting chance! And no mistake. They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
A finish of... Can he finish? Goal, France! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
France have their lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Dembele chasing after it. Now it's Mbappe. He's a sharp little ball here. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Cherki. France have hit a quick-fire double here and are ahead now by the odd goal in 5. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, that was vital. Deftly out wide. Digne kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
He has found the way, shapes to shoot! And there's a goal! It's level again! What a match we have!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world. There's the shot! And it's come back out to him. Goal, France! And they're back in front. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
France leading now.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
Brahim Diaz. That's been intercepted. Olise. Decent chance! It's bounced back off the post. And that would have been game, set and match.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. It's their second corner of the game. Carreras attempts a clearance. That'll be a throw. Chouameni gets across and deals with it.
France can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Good ball. And the shot! Alexander-Arnold can get it clear. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And here's Mbappe. Shoots! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Oh, that's a key interception.
Il y aura 6 minutes de
Into
temps
stoppage
additionnel.
time, very little left on it. Tries a deft little ball. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. This looks promising. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And here's Mbappe. And they're quick to get it back. And a shot! And he couldn't finish.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And here's Mbappe. Looking tidy in possession here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. So that's it. It is all over. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Zaire Emery claiming the Man of the Match award. And there is very little room for argument. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, what a difference a half can make, Peter. And the second half saw this team full of courage and energy. It's very impressive how this team turned it all around.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up. Big chance! It's run loose. Oh, what has happened here?
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Cleared away. Not the most accurate pass. France given another corner. It's their second corner of the game. Oh, good line! Goal! France! And France are in front. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Madrid finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Valverde. That's Rudiger. Carreras. Vinicius Junior. And it's Tchouaméni. Threads one in. Rudiger promptly onto that, and that is that. Camavinga. Tchouaméni knocks it out wide. And they can counter here. Tchouaméni. Now it's Doué. Now that's well seen too. France leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Bellingham. Valverde! Valverde! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Koundé getting this one clear. Upamecano.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That's Rabiot. First quarter of an hour gone. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior proves just a little bit too strong. Doué. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Tries to play it through. Doué shapes to shoot! And that's going up front in a hurry. Eder Militao. Camavinga. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe, and it's Alexander-Arnold. There will be a throw-in. Searching pass he's played there. Rudiger cuts out the pass. And that is out of play. Valverde. Referee's given a throw. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Chouameni. And that pass just didn't quite work.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Zaire Emery looking to pass their way up the pitch. Rabiot, who's set up one goal so far. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Chouameni, Mbappe, and Koundé. Great vision. And here's Zaire Emery. 15 minutes till half-time. Well, that pass isn't the best. Nicked it back promptly. Plays a sharp little ball here. Can he get it through? That's a shade optimistic. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And it's Zaire Emery. Chouameni. This is a promising build-up. That's destined for the flank, and he was quick to react. Plays it out wide. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Now he's got space here. No, he's just misjudged that one. And the ball is out of play. That's a cute ball. Mbappe! Foot in. Bellingham. Played out to the left flank. Hernandez. And here's Thuram. Well, that looks a decent ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Vinicius Junior venturing down the left. And that signals the end of the first period. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. France up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
France have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And so the action is resumed.
France definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Camavinga. And here's Mbappe. Distributed tidily. Opts to play. He'll try from distance! Superb from Valverde! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop. Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing.
France really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
Vinicius Junior. Carreras. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Eder Militao. Camavinga. Rabiot did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Now it's Zaire Emery. Can he get on the end of this? Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Vinicius Junior. And he cuts out the supply. Zaire Emery. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 14, le numéro 18, le numéro 20, le numéro 9. À leur place, le numéro 13, le numéro 6, le numéro 24, le numéro 7. Changement.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Carreras. Mbappe being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
France perhaps contemplating their next change here. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Kone. Tries to pass it through. Carreras. Now it's Rodrigo, and it's Arda Güler. Rodrigo looking to receive it in space. Rodrigo, and that's been drilled in.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Can he finish? And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Camavinga really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
He leaps for it. Not a bad try by any means.
Rudiger is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Carreras, ambitious ball here. Rodrigo is wide and looking to get onto this. Madrid have opted to make another change here.
Changement en cours.
Spread it left. Carreras. Nice looking ball. Good ball over the top. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. A quick look, thought about cutting inside.
Madrid clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Alexander-Arnold. Alaba in with the challenge. And this is Dembele. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Rodrigo. Played into space. Can he get onto this? Mbappe! Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. This looks promising. And it's Alaba. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Goulet. Out towards the flank. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. He's on it, can he get away?
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Carreras. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Carreras. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Well timed, excellent interception. That's an imaginative pass. Spread neatly. Oh, that's fabulous. That's it, the referee says enough. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Your reflections then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Bien surveiller vos enfants pendant toute la durée du match.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, I wouldn't just look at this being another friendly, Peter.
Is that your own experience?
Yeah, if the opposition played like they meant business, we were obliged to return the favour. I don't think there's much difference here.
So we're very much on the way now. That is good progress on the left. Now it's Dembele. And it's Doué. Olise. Bellingham.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this fella, Maignan, we all remember him, Peter, from his stint in his native France. That time he took an unfancied side to the title against all the odds. I think he had 21 clean sheets that year, which is over half the games, and proof that goalkeepers can make a real difference.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. He's delivered all right. Vinicius Junior at his razor-sharp best there.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So, a breakthrough already. Driving on and making good progress. Doué. That's the keeper's ball. Valverde.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's had it taken off him. He's got away. Carreras. Carreras, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Always onto this. Now this could be a chance. Can he finish? Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Surely now! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Carreras. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's been slipped through. He's in a great position here. No way through, so back it comes. Lovely feet. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Dembele. Great vision. That is a brilliant interception. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Vinicius Junior does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Now it's Olise. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that's fabulous. Defending of the desperate variety. Alexander-Arnold. Valverde. And it's Bellingham. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. It's Bellingham. Carreras. Decent chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Madrid really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
And he's managed to get free. Conte. Conte! And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
Conte certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
Plays the return pass. Chouameni. This is a promising build-up. Oh, it's come loose. Chouameni. Dembele. And the through ball. And it's Bellingham. Valverde. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's Alexander-Arnold. Threads one in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And the referee has blown for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Madrid leading by 1 at the break.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Madrid looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. Shot, surely! And no mistake. France are back on level terms. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
France restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And he's heaved it away. Doué powering forward here. Chouameni. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tries to play it through. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's definitely onside. And the finish! Goal, France! And the comeback is complete. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
The two
5.
coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. France have their lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
France are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
He's on it, can he get away? Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Might be danger here. That's put paid to the danger. Chouameni, Camavinga. Chouameni does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Mbappe. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Brahim Diaz has it out wide and in space. Oh, that's nice. And it's Camavinga. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
Alexander-Arnold taking charge of the dead ball.
Será sustituido por
The keeper is ultra busy in trying to just get...
Shoots! Deftly away. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
He slid in and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Rodrigo being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Zaire Emery. It's Thuram. So what can they make of this? Oh, he's found support out wide. Harrison did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
He's found a way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Short changes him with that pass. Alexander-Arnold. Madrid are running out of time and out of options.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
Strokes it back. It's run loose here.
Madrid really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
And that's gone loose. Can he get on the end of this? This looks promising. Tries to get it clear. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And there goes the final whistle. Madrid illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Madrid just may have felt a little extra pressure in front of their own fans that caused a nervousness and tension.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Que la tienda oficial del estadio está abierta entre semana y en días de partido.